Hey, my name is Sean. This is episode number 1 of my YouTube channel, Sean's Midlife Shreds. I'm 47 years old. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm currently living in West Virginia. Today I wanted to take a travel back to when I was 20 years old, skating at TA Skate Shop, and how I got my photo in Thrasher Magazine. So 1998, my high school homie Alan, he was doing a lot of photography. He was filming for a homie's video he wanted to do. He ended up taking a snapshot of me doing a crooked grind at TA Skate Shop. They're off Mass Ave in Indianapolis, Indiana. And he sent it into Thrasher and actually got published in there in February of 1999 as part of their photo graffiti section. I was pretty excited they didn't put me in the poser section because that would have really sucked. Anyway, along the line, I lost that magazine somehow. I ended up rebuying it off of eBay from somebody in Canada. I'm sure I paid a pretty penny to have that shipped to me, but I was still pretty excited to actually own a copy of that again. So that's pretty cool. My friend Alan, he did do the homies video. He put it together. I feel like it came out pretty decent just for a bunch of kids out in the neighborhood. I actually do have some footage from that video where I was doing that crooked grind at TA Skate Shop. So let's take a look at that. So that was me when I was a lot younger. It's been quite a while since I've done a crooked grind. I'm not even sure if I can even do them at the moment. Probably not. Might be something I'll work on. We'll see how it goes. I did like skating TA though. I like skating indoor skate parks. Speaking of TA, I do want to share a quick story. I don't know if you guys skated TA back in the day, but they did have a half pipe. And I swear this thing was 10 feet tall. If you know for sure, comment down below. But I remember you had to have a helmet or you could rent one from the shop in order to do the half pipe. You could skate the rest of the park without having anything, but you had to have a helmet to do the half pipe. I'm not even sure why I even wanted to do the half pipe. Like, I don't even think my friends were like trying to dare me or anything. I think just my 20-year-old brain looked at it and said, oh yeah, I want to skate that. So I went inside the shop and it was a lady working there. I think it was a couple. It was a guy and an Asian lady, a white guy and an Asian lady. And I don't know if they got divorced or they were just business partners, but he disappeared and she was the one running the shop. But anyway, I went in there and gave her my $1, grabbed the helmet, put the helmet on and climbed up to the top of the half pipe. And there was a guy there rollerblading, trying to think 99. He was in the service. We had a quick little conversation. He was rollerblading, and anytime he wasn't deployed, he'd come to TA and rollerblade the half pipe. So I was watching him go up the half pipe, come back down. He did some tricks here and there, and I asked him, I said, man, how hard is it to ride this thing? He's like, oh, well, it's pretty easy. He goes, I don't know about skateboard. So I went ahead and I saw him standing there on the other side of the half pipe, and he was just kind of waiting, like giving me a chance or just seeing if I was going to do it or not. So I had my helmet on, I had my board, and I put my foot on the tail and had the front end hanging off the edge. Looking down at it, and I wouldn't dare do that now. But I remember going to drop in on it, and I did the classic. I just went to go down and just hit my head on the floor, just straight down to the bottom. Bounced my head off the bottom of the ramp. The ramp actually, or the helmet actually ended up cutting my eyebrow, and I probably still got a scar from that somewhere. Hit my head on the floor, cut my eyebrow, and I started leaking everywhere. There was blood all over the ramp, and there was a trail of blood all the way to the bathroom. It wasn't nothing severe, it just wouldn't stop bleeding. I ended up taking that helmet back, turn it back in, and I probably only had it for about 5 minutes at best. I remember the lady laughed at me. She was like, oh, you done already? She was cracking up. I was not happy with her at all. I don't know if it hurt hurt my manhood or what the deal was, but like I was not happy. You know, I was already hurting a little bit, but then her laughter, her laughing at me just made it, 10 times worse. So that was my little story about how I got my picture in a Thrasher and a little bit about skating at TA Skate Shop. Unfortunately, TA's not there anymore. They did move from the east side to the west side, changed their name to Indiana Skate Co., and that is no longer there either. That is also gone. But there is still an indoor skate park in Indianapolis, Q Skate Park. So if you're ever in the area, if you live there, if you're just traveling through, I've skated there a few times. It's not too bad. I like it. They got a mini there and a street section, and the guy that works there, he's pretty cool. So yeah, if you live in the Indianapolis area, or if you're just driving through, go ahead and stop at Q Skate Park and check that place out.